Okay, this is for the iReady packets, day 5, page 9. So we're on day 5, page 9. It should look like this. Now it says number 1. It says Sean sells 36 vehicles in 4 weeks. That is our beginning ratio. Let's actually zoom in. Starting to get used to this. Whoa, not like that. Oh, well, that's what I get for trying to do something new. All right, it's fine. It's fine. All right, there we go. So it says Sean sells 36 vehicles in 4 weeks. That is our ratio. Sells 36 vehicles in 4 weeks. Brett sells 56 vehicles in 7 weeks. Who sells more vehicles per week? So see how it, for this one, it's asking us per week. It's asking us per week, right here. Whoa, per week. So we need to find out how much 1 week is in vehicles for both of these both of these people. So we're gonna do Sean over here, and then let's do Sean over here. Well, this would be Sean's space. So it would be 36 vehicles to 4 weeks. We need to make this into per week and to 1 week. How do we get from a 4 to a 1? We divide by 4. We do it to both sides. 36 divided by 4 gives you 9 vehicles. So Sean does 9 vehicles per 9 vehicles per week. Now let's do it for Brett. So for Brett, use my color. 56 vehicles for 7 weeks. We need to find out how much 1 week is. So we divide by what? We divide by 7 to get 1. We do it to both sides. 56 divided by 7 gives us 8. So 8 vehicles per 1 week. 8 vehicles for Brett, 9 vehicles for Sean per week. So who sells more vehicles? Obviously, Sean sells more vehicles. So we will write Sean sells more vehicles. For number 2, it says a table shows the gas mileage of 2 vehicles. So this is the first vehicle. These are its stats, I guess. And then this is the second vehicle. So it says which vehicle travels more miles per gallon? Travels more miles per gallon. So the minivan, just because I have purple, just because I have purple, we're going to start with that one. So it's 180 to 10. So it's 10 gallons to 180 miles. And we want to find out the per gallon. So we need to find out how much 1 gallon is. How do we get from 10 to 1? We divide it by 10. So that means we need to do that to both sides. We need to divide by 10. 180 divided by 10. Whenever you divide by 10, you can just, if there's 1 0 here, you cross out 1 0 here, and your answer is just 18 miles. So this minivan does 18 miles per gallon. Now let's see for the pickup truck. I want to keep the same color. Sorry. Let's see. There we go. So for the pickup truck, it's going to be 120 miles per 8 gallons. And we need to find out how much per gallon it is. So we're going to divide by, what do you divide the 8 by to make it a 1? You divide it by 8. So we're going to do that to both sides. Now for this one, it's harder to do in your head, unless you know 8 times what gives you 120, but we're going to divide 120 divided by 8 over here. 8 times 1 is 8. 4 left over, bring down to 0, 40. 8 times 5 is 40, so that means it would be 15. So it would be 15 miles per gallon. So this one's, but the question asks us which vehicle travels more miles per gallon. The minivan travels more per gallon. Travels more per gallon. I'm running out of space. So let's look at the next one. Number 3. I want to get some more. Let's see. Canvas size. Make sure. Hey man, you need to knock it off with those inappropriate comments on my YouTube channels. I gotta block you if you keep going, sir, just so you know. You're fine right here though. Anyway, number 3. It says, let's go different color. What? No, there we go. So it says Joe and Chris each have a lawn mowing business. Joe and Chris have a lawn mowing business. Joe charges $40 to mow 2 acres. So that's our ratio right there, $40 to 2 acres. Chris charges $30 to mow 1.2 acres. Who charges more per acre? So we'll do Joe on this side, the green one, and then we'll do Chris on this side. So for Chris, he does $30 to mow 1.2 acres. We'll just put an A for acres. Now it says who charges more per acre. We need to find out how much 1 acre is for both of these. So again, how do you make this number into a 1? What do you divide it by? Divide it by itself. So you're going to divide it by 1.2. When you divide one number by the same number, you just get a 1. But this means we need to divide it by this side as well. Divided by 1.2. For this one, it's not testing you at division, so I don't mind if you use a calculator. But we have gone over this lesson already where we divided by decimals. And you have to move the decimal spot here to the right side and then this one to the right side. So I'll do it both ways. So I'll do it with the calculator first. 30 divided by 1.2 is 25. So it'll be 25. But if I actually I'll do the work, but I'll erase it right now. So it'll be 30 divided by 1.2. So I move it once this way. So I have to move the decimal spot once this way. That creates a 0. That means our question is actually going to be 12 divided by 300. 12 times 2 is 24. 30 minus 24 is 6. Bring down the 0. 12 times 5 is 60. We will still get 25. Like we did right here, 25. It's just the money sign. Money, 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 money. All right, so $25 for every 1. Whoa, that's right. I forgot I did that. So for this one, Chris charges $25 per acre, and let's find out how much Joe charges. So Joe would be $40 to 2 acres. So how do we make the acres into 1? We divide it by the same number. That means we're going to divide it by 2. So we divide both sides by 2. Over here we get $20 for 1 acre. So who charges more? That means that Chris charges more per acre. Oh, yeah, I spelled that right. I just wrote it wrong. Oh my god, it's really hard writing on this thing. All right, now the next one. Let's go to our next question. It says the table shows the time it took 2 athletes to run different races. Who ran faster? So Ellen ran it in 28 seconds per 200 meters, and Lindsay ran it at 60 seconds per 400 meters. So who ran faster? So faster, this is the one we want to find out who, I guess we can look for like 1 second. So how fast was it in 1 second? Or we can find out how many seconds it takes them to do it in 1 meter or 100 meters. So you either have to make the seconds the same or the meters the same. I know that sounds a little bit weird, so let me just write it first. So 28 seconds to 200 meters. And then the other one will be Lindsay. And Lindsay is 60 seconds per 400 meters. Now, actually, I just saw something. We can make this 400 into a 200. We can do that by dividing the 400 by 2. If we divide 400 by 2, so whenever you do this type of division problem, you can do 4 divided by 2 equals 2, and then just bring down the zeros. Now, that means we need to do it to this side as well. So we need to divide 60 by 2. So same trick. What's 6 divided by 2? 3, and then we just bring down the 0. So Lindsay does this 200 meters in 30 seconds. Ellen does 200 meters in 28 seconds. So who ran it faster? Obviously, Ellen ran it faster. Ellen ran it faster because she did it in 28 seconds for the same distance, 200, 200, but she did it in 28 seconds. So we would say Ellen ran the race the fastest. Right, and that's it for page number 9. I'll do page number 10 later. Well, after this.